be done on really dry days.
Right.
And probably only in the middle of summer. And we're not allowed to just go down willy-nilly. So normally, occasionally in a convoy, normally an instructor drive, because the risk is a little bit more than some of the other ones. It's a long hill.
Right.
And you haven't seen it yet. So lowest gear possible, hill descent control in place, and I'm actually going to use the brakes a little bit because it gets quite bumpy in places.
Okay.
Look interested?
Yeah.
Trouble it's not like film, it won't look anywhere near as
No.
big. You can see on the way down there, what the hell was that? Muntjac or something?
That didn't.
Something
It looked like a fox, but not.
It didn't look like a fox,
But without
it
a
did.
bushy tail.
So this may well lift up wheels as we go down here, so I'm keeping the speed down right as much so I can't get any more sort of bounce. In fact, if I lower the suspension down, it will actually follow the ground slightly better on this.
Well, you need one of those dials that tells you what degree the cars are.
Yeah, although I wouldn't trust it with my life. It's nice to have it. So what I've done is I've lowered the suspension, which is actually giving me a little bit more leeway, otherwise it's not quite so much pressure in the system. So it's actually keeping the wheels on the ground slightly better, but it does risk the chance of bottoming the car out. And I'm actually on the brakes at the moment, but if it started to slide, I'd be straight off and let the car do its own thing. No pedals at all at the moment.
Yeah.
Those tyres literally grumbling for grip, but it's doing a fairly good job, fairly controlled. On a wet day, you'd be like, quick way to hospital. Absolutely, you'd be doing about 30 or 40 mile an hour by the time. And I think it has had victims in the past.
Oh, right.
Suspension back up again. Real risk of a load of damage to your side here, so I'm taking it out nice and wide there. Hopefully it's not going to be quite so visible, the scratches on the roof. This is quite dusty, quite slippery, but again, if you let the car settle itself and get all four wheels on the floor so you're not bouncing it, amazing what grip you get at what is standard road tyres really. Snakes around here too. Big one for snakes.
I guess you're alright inside.
Yeah. So that was called Castle View Hill. This whole area is known as the Necklace. Back in the seat at the gate and I'll open the gate. So as I said, we don't often go down that one much, but that's one of our more potentially hazardous hills.